I had been thinking a lot about a person recently after I was diagnosed and I was introduced to the MS Society, which I told you guys the MS Society gives $300 towards an exercise program. They send you a list for you to choose your therapist of your liking. I chose one that is an aquatic therapist and a land therapist. And her land therapy, she does yoga. I have never done her yoga. I focus more on the aquatic. And you're able to see how horrific your mobility is in the water because you swim, and instead of swimming straight you start going to the side that is stronger. So that is an idea for you guys. If you don't know about the MS Society, I will have to call the MS Society and get more details on it. I was planning to do it before this video, but then I thought I have to take control, take advantage of the time that I have right now. So I am taking advantage. But through this MS Society, I met this instructor, this PT, aquatic and land instructor that I had mentioned to you guys is also a nutritionist. And she told me about Eric Small. I don't know if you guys have heard of Eric Small before. He was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis at the age of 22, and he is also a person that said, I am not going to stay in this state where my symptoms slowly take a hold of my life. And the way he did it was through yoga. He promotes yoga a lot. He is very well known in this UCLA, in USC. He is very known for promoting his yoga. I don't want to mispronounce the name of that yoga, but I'll leave it here on the screen. I am very excited. He was diagnosed at 22 and he is celebrating his 90th birthday tomorrow. How exciting is that, having lived so many years with multiple sclerosis and not letting multiple sclerosis take a hold of your life. That to me is just amazing, how he has lived so long and not letting multiple sclerosis weigh him down. I am very excited to meet Eric Small tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk from my excitement. I'm excited. I have always had a question because I think of him very often, and my thinking that I have whenever I think of him is he, to my understanding, to my thought, or so I would like to think this, is that he had the support from his parents, and that is something very important. So I definitely will be asking him if my thinking, my perspective of him is correct, because I am very interested in knowing how he has dealt with that, because your parents play a big part in your life, multiple sclerosis or no multiple sclerosis. Not having the support from your parents really makes a very big difference in how you go about your life, the decisions you make. I know that everybody's situation is different, but it's still something that many people could strive from, having that love and comfort and support, genuine support. So I'm excited for tomorrow to meet Eric Small. At a young age, I was told if you're gonna do something, do it right. So I called the MS Society, which again, I'll leave the number, and I was on hold for such a long time, so long that I just did my braid because I was passing that time for my braid to look nice and shiny for tomorrow. But I wanted to tell you guys in my conversation, which was a very good conversation, I was on hold for quite a long time, over an hour. But after you're on the phone for that amount of time, hopefully it's less for you if you do call, you do speak to an MS navigator, which becomes your person that helps you until they close out your case, and whenever you want to call again, you get a new MS navigator to assist you. So this MS navigator that I have now told me that once a year you could reapply for their workout program, and they do go based off of your income and what's going on with you. So I told him I feel horrible. I do not like how I have been feeling ever since I started this Rituxan medicine. And I also told him how I feel about my neurologist. He is going to assist me in looking for a different neurologist. So it was just overall a good conversation. Hopefully I do get approved for more help with working out. That will be great if I do, and of course I'm gonna go back to that same person that I got last time because I just like how she's knowledgeable in different areas, not just one area. So that is for the MS Society. I had to call and get information for you guys, not just leave you guys hanging like that. So now you know a little bit more about the MS Society. They help out with a lot of things. If you want to find support groups in your area, they also help locate support groups near your area depending what kind of miles you want them to be far away from. Virtual support groups, they help look for all of that. So if that's something you're interested, I'll leave the number again for the MS Society.